Hey GCN kids, welcome back. Last week we talked about Saul, who after he found Jesus became Paul. So this week we're going to talk about Paul after he found Jesus. So he became so excited. He just wanted to tell everybody about the good news of Jesus. But there was a problem. A lot of people were not excited to hear what he had to say. At the time, Paul was in Damascus, and there was a big wall around Damascus. And so all the Jewish leaders, because they were really angry about Paul, they decided that they were going to surround the big wall so he couldn't escape, and the Jewish leaders decided that they were going to try and kill Paul. Thankfully, Paul's bad luck ran out and he started to have some good luck. He had some strong friends that lived in Damascus that lowered him over the wall in a basket. They put him in a basket and they lowered him down so that he could get out of the city. Paul didn't let running in with those bad guys discourage him. Instead, after Damascus, he left and went to Jerusalem to meet up with some of Jesus' best friends. All of Jesus' friends were terrified of Paul. They didn't want to get killed because Paul used to be the one that killed them for being Christian. Thankfully, Barnabas, who was friends with Paul, eventually over time convinced them that Paul had received the good news and he really did want to share it with other people. Did you know that it's actually your job and my job to be telling other people about the good news? Let's read our Bible verse for this week. It comes from Acts chapter 1, verse 8, and it says, "But you will receive power when the Holy Spirit comes on you. Then you will tell people about me in Jerusalem and in all Judea and Samaria, and you will even tell other people about me from one end of the earth to the other." That's the amazing thing, that whenever we start to follow God, the Holy Spirit comes in us, and we don't have to do any of that stuff by ourselves, and Paul knew that. So whenever we go to tell other people about God, God gives us strength to do it. We're not doing it alone. He is there with us. We don't have to worry about forgetting words or not knowing what to say because God will provide those words for us. And most importantly, the Spirit will give us the ability to love others around us who really need to hear that good news. Now, I want you guys to go through some of these discussion questions. The first one is, what is one way you can share the good news this week? So as we know from last week's story and this week, Paul, who used to be Saul, would be so hateful and kill Christians, but after God came into his heart, he started to love people and he wanted to share the good news. So I have another discussion question for you. Have you changed since you started following Jesus? If so, how? If not, why not? Now, I want to remind you guys to finish up the packets that go with your Wednesday night lessons, and don't forget to join us on Sunday. There will also be a video posted on the YouTube then, and I hope you guys have an amazing week. See ya. Bye.